Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Life of Logan TV. And if you wonder how you got here, it's because you were meant to hear today's message. And today's message is to not give up. Don't give up on yourself. Being that we're during the time of suicide prevention, which it should always be suicide prevention, it's always a good time to speak life into people and prevent them from ending their lives. I thought, who better than me? Because, like most of you, I have a story to tell. I have a story to tell about suicide. I have battled suicide. I have attempted suicide multiple times. And I'm so thankful that I'm still here. Now, that does not mean that my battle and my fight is over. Because as much as I'm fighting for myself, I'm also fighting for you. Those who have been hurt, those who have battled such darkness, they know how it is, and they know how important it is to bring light to people's lives. I think about the comedian Robin Williams, who committed suicide some years back. And if you listen to some of his interviews, he would tell you, he would lay it out to you that I'm not well, I'm depressed, I'm close to the edge. And we lay all this different groundwork and everything because people think that depression and suicide looks like crying. It looks like staying shut in. It looks like all these different things when in fact suicide is in fact a smile. Suicide is a smile. Suicide is being the life of the party. Suicide is being the most inspiring person in the room. Someone when you show up, everybody lights up. You like a live wire. That's what suicide and depression looks like in human form. Because we know what it's like to be at the end of our rope and feel like nobody cares about us and feel like if I just had a glimmer of hope, if I just had one just iota, then that would give me all I need to stay around. If someone just came and just gave me just one kind word to battle all the noise I have going on in my head, that would help me stay around a little bit longer. Suicide looks like the person that you would never expect. Why do you think people always say when someone dies, when someone commits suicide, people are usually just saying things like, I can't believe they would do something like that. They were so inspiring to me. I looked up to them. Why would they do something like that? They had all this, they had all that. You can have all these material things in the world and still have nothing. You can have all these people that you inspire, who look up to you, who find hope in you, and you can still feel alone. Suicide is real. Depression is real. We have to stop acting like it's just this cookie cutter image, when in fact, we don't know what suicide looks like. Suicide looks like the exact opposite of what you think it would look like. And then you wonder why these people who are so inspiring and they have such a way with people and they have such a way with words and, people just gravitate towards them. They just a magnet for people because they're loving, they're gentle. Because that's the way they want the world to treat them. It's how you project things out, because I project these things out to the world because that's the way I want the world to treat me, because I battle so much within myself. That's why I say I'm not scared of anybody, because I've been my own worst enemy majority of my life. I'm the one who has tried to take myself out. Not to say that other people haven't tried to do me harm, but I'm the one who has done the most harm to myself. Me. Suicide is unlike anything that you have imagined. See, we just look at we just look at the aftermath of the tragedy. We don't look at the things that led up to it. We don't look at this person reaching out to people. You're inspiring people. Yeah, you are. You're inspiring people, but you're doing it partially because you know how it feels, and On top of that, because you want somebody to turn that back around and inspire you. You want somebody to turn that back around, and you want people to give the love that you're giving out. You want some people to love you in the way that you're loving them. And one of the most hurtful things in the world, when you're going through something like that, when you're battling depression, when you're facing suicidal thoughts, is the people that you love turning their back on you. And it's not because of any malice or anything, or at least I would hope not, but a lot of people turn their back on you because they don't know what to do. So at a time where I'm pleading with you, I'm in fact kind of begging you, I'm begging you, please love me. And you respond with pulling away, you respond with distance. When I need you closer to me, you respond with pushing me away in distance. What do you think that does to a person's mind? Because eventually they'll start pushing you away. And then we wonder why these totems of inspiration, they go silent. They start to push people away because they're close to the edge and they've tried and they feel misunderstood. That's the worst thing in this world, to not feel understood, especially by people that you love, especially by people who you've disclosed your feelings to. I've told you that I'm battling this. I told you I'm battling that. And you're still not there for me. That's what hurts. That's what hurts. You see, when you're dealing with suicide, you've died many deaths inside already before you've taken your own life. You've died so many deaths from people letting you down. And then you just come to the final realization that I am alone in this world. And that's when you just take the final step. But I'm telling you out there, if you are within the sound of my voice, that I understand you. I believe in you and I know you can get through this fight. And I'm always going to be here rooting for you. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Life of Logan TV. I appreciate you all for tuning in. I hope that you all enjoyed the video. Please comment down below. Let's give some encouragement to anybody out there who is watching this video, who is facing suicide, who is battling depression. Comment down below with some words of encouragement, please, for them. Make sure that you also like the video, share it with somebody, because you never know what a person is going through. Also, make sure you subscribe. Let's go on ahead and make sure that we inspire somebody today. Let's make sure that we let someone know that they, in fact, can win this battle. Life of Logan TV, y'all. As always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.